This is the CF1700 muffle box furnace, and today we're going to learn how to use it. Before putting your part in the box furnace, make sure to weigh it so that you can measure the shrinkage before and afterwards. Place your part on this plate before placing it in the furnace. To place your part inside the furnace, it's a simple latch. Don't forget to take a picture of your sample before and after sintering. The first step is to flip the switch and turn on the power. Next, flip this switch 90 degrees to the right. This box furnace allows you to set certain presets. The PTN number is the number associated with a specific set of instructions for the box furnace. For example, if you had a part that used the same sintering parameters every time, you could just go to the PTN number and run the program. Today we're going to program new instructions for PTN 2. If you wanted to set new instructions for a certain PTN number, then just click the PTN button until you see that number, and then you could program new instructions associated with that number. First, press this GRP button. Today, since I want to program under the PTN number 2, click on the PTN button until you see 2. Then click on this next button. Then click Step. Now set the first temperature that you would like to hit. Notice in the bottom right corner of the number, you see a dot flashing. When that dot is flashing, the number is not locked in yet. When you press Enter, that number locks in. And click Enter. Then click the next button and select the time that you want it to take to reach that desired temperature. We put here 1.40, which stands for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Then click Enter. Then click the next button and click Enter again. Then click Step to move on to the Step 2 command. From here, set your Step 2 temperature and click Enter. Then click the next button and set your Step 2 time, the amount of time you want it to take to reach that desired temperature. Here we put 5 hours and 50 minutes and click Enter. Then we click the next button and click Enter again. Then we click Step to move on to Step 3. Now we put our desired temperature again and click Enter. Click the next button and click the desired time you want it to take to reach that desired temperature. We put 2 hours, click Enter. Then click the next button, Enter again. Then click Step to move on to Step 4. Again, put your desired temperature. Click Enter. Click the next button. Then put in the amount of time you want it to take to reach that desired temperature and click Enter. Here we put 10 minutes. Then click the next button and click Enter again. Then click Step to move on to Step 5. Now, again, put your desired temperature. Click Enter. Click the next button. Put your desired time. Here we put 2 hours. Click Enter. Click the next button. Click Enter again. And then click Step to move on to Step 6. This is the sixth and final step of this program that we're trying to run. We want it to get to 30 degrees. Click Enter. Click the next button. Then put in the time that you want to elapse to get it down to that temperature. Now this is the cooling step. However, there's not a fan in the box furnace that blows out hot air, so cooling doesn't really work. You just have to let it cool over time gradually, but you can still put in the command. Once you click Enter, select the next button and click Enter one final time. You're also able to go back and look at all the steps in your program to make sure you have everything exactly how you'd like it. Click on that GRP button and you should see something like this. If there's ever an instance where you're on the wrong PTN number, that's okay. Just click the PTN button and find the desired PTN number that correlates with your program. Once you're at this screen that says Program above it, click on that next button until it looks like this, then click on Step. That should take you to Step 1 in your program. Now you could just run through all the steps, both the temperature and the time, to make sure everything is to your liking. This is the Step 1 temperature. If you want to see the Step 1 time, simply click the next button. Then to move on to Step 2, just click Step, and repeat this process through all the steps until you're satisfied with what you're looking at. Finally, when you're satisfied with everything, click on the GRP button until you see this screen. Then, click on the next button until you see this screen. Once you're here, select the amount of steps in your program. For us, it's 6, so we're going to input 6 and click Enter. Then click on the GRP button until you see this screen. And if you haven't done so already, insert your part into the furnace and close the latch. Now, click on this Turn On button and hold down this Run RST button until the Run green light comes on. And you're all set. Your program is now running. When your program is done and the sintering is complete, make sure to turn off that switch on the box furnace. And of course, turn off the power. Then you're able to bring your part out of the furnace.